Hello, everyone. I'm Darena, and I'll be your guide for today's session. We are diving into an exciting topic, revolutionizing customer support with Agentforce AI. But before we jump into the details, let's take a moment to set the context. Whether you're new to Salesforce or have been part of its ecosystem for years, like us, you will likely witness the incredible ways AI is transforming the future. AI is the forefront of innovation right now, and today with me, Svetoslav and Maxim, two of our Salesforce experts with extensive experience in the field. Together, we will show you how Redtag can help you kickstart your AI journey. Selecting the right technology and approach is vital, and we are here to guide you with valuable insights and practical tips you can take back to your organizations. So, let's get started. Uh, but first, a warm thank you to everyone for being here today. I would also like to express my deep gratitude to our amazing customers and partners, many of whom are highlighted here. Their trust and collaboration have been essential to our journey. Whether you're here to explore AI or discover new ways to enhance your systems, I hope you walk away with valuable insights to take forward. As you can see from this slide, I'm lucky enough to work alongside with an incredible team. A few introductions. Here is Svetoslav and Maxim, as I already mentioned, our Salesforce expert with 3 years in the Salesforce ecosystems. They share 22 certification between them, and we love what we do, but still we always find time for other hobbies like horses and video games. Speaking about our expertise, our developers and consultants obtain more than 500 certifications in all core clouds, which is sales, service, experience, and marketing. But also there is a unique experience with CPQ, MuleSoft, and B2B commerce. We work across different industries and also engage in projects with nonprofits and SMBs. Redtag is usually a very budget-friendly partner. That's why we work a lot with small business clients. And beyond that, we're thrilled to serve as guides for those who just beginning their journey into the world of Salesforce. This is precisely why our academy exists, to train a new generation of Salesforce experts, including developers, administrators, and consultants. All right. Let's be honest. Support teams have it tough. I'm sure you've seen these problems firsthand, but today I will show you how AI can tackle them. First up, response time. Customers hate waiting. AI chatbots jump in immediately for common questions, so your team doesn't have to scramble, and customers get answer now, not 10 minutes later, for example. Low first contact resolution. Ever had a customer call back because their issue wasn't fixed the first time? AI tools can suggest the right solution to agents where they're talking to customers, so problems get solved in one go. Agent burnout is real. When your team is swamped with repetitive tickets, it's exhausting. AI handles the boring stuff like routing tickets and automation, simple tasks, so agents can focus on what actually matters. Service quality all over the place. Some agents are great, some need help, and customers feel it. AI can watch interactions in real time and give agents tips or prompts to keep the experience consistent. Next, customer insights. Support team generate mountains of data. AI dives into it, pulls our trends, and tells you what's really going on, so you can get ahead of problems before they explode. Escalations, completely a mess. We've all seen tickets bounce from agent to agent. AI predicts when an issue needs escalation and get it there faster, saving time and frustration. 24/7 support sounds nice, right? But well, let's be honest, it's expensive. AI tools can step in after hours, keeping customers happy without you burning them midnight oil. And finally, customer satisfaction. Happy customer are loyal customers. AI personalizes their experience, predicts what they need, and even offers solutions before they ask. So it's a win for everyone. So there you have it. AI isn't here to replace support teams. It's here to supercharge them. Faster responses, happier agents, and customers who actually love your support. What's not to like?
Okay, let's dive into some more technical part. Probably you heard about POT and POC, which stands for Proof of Technology and Proof of Concept. And you might hear about it from our last detailed webinar. But if no, we have a recording on our site, so you can check it. And let me quickly remind you what is what. The POT, Proof of Technology, using it, we make sure that the tool and the platform we choose is the right fit to support the full scale and avoid future risks for our project. The POC, proof of concept, using it, we make sure that the solution is working properly. It follows the business logic and fits into the requirements. So it's something we can already show to our stakeholders. So when you know your challenge, the next step will be POT, and after POT will be POC. This is a typical way we work and deliver projects here in Redtag. So, for example, just a short example of one of our customer, he tried to build some solution and he chose a wrong platform, wrong technology, wrong KPIs for all of that. And in future, they would not support their growth. The customer would fall into a lot of limitations, and the system at all, it were very small for the customer volume. Here we stepped in and read POT and POC to show a clear roadmap how the system will work and support businesses and of course the stakeholders they just bought it. On the next slide, you can see, so this is our uh, delivery process we have here in Redtag. Some highlights about the structure. So we begin with creating the context. Here we try to understand requirements of our project. We explore the scope, we validate the design, and here we start working on POT. And during the create and validate phase, we focus on sprints which are more about building, testing, and of course, validating the solution. And here we continue with POT, and we also leverage the POC. So we ensure that, for example, our AI, it works seamlessly with our existing system. And after we're done with POC, we can demonstrate a real business value to our stakeholders. We can show how something, for example, self-service, how it reduces case resolution time, and of course, how it improves agent productivity. So the power of combining the POT and POC is very clear. We mitigate the risk, we show the feasibility early, and we secure the stakeholder buy-in by leading to smarter and, of course, AI-driven customer support. By Make It Happen phase, the last one, we finalize the training of our customers. We finish with data migrations and all deployments to production environment. We ensure in a smooth handover, and of course, we provide some time of hypercare to ensure everything works properly after the rollout. Okay, now let's talk more about how Agentforce is combined with Customer's 360 platform. So as you can see from the slide, everything in Salesforce is built on a Salesforce platform. So when Agentforce came in, we were able to easily integrate our solutions in it. We were able to reuse the Apex actions we wrote before. We were able to quickly attach the at-launched flows and other flows we had in our system. So for example, if you had other solution that fetch some data from your ERP system and shows to a customer, you could easily attach the flow you created before and just show the data in a chat without any additional struggles with more integration and other flows and features. On Salesforce platform, we have Data Cloud. Between Data Cloud and Salesforce platform, we have a trust layer. With a trust layer, we can always be sure that our data is secured. We always know that anytime our data goes outside Salesforce, it's masked, and when it comes back, it demasked. And we also have a zero data latency policy, so we know that no data from our customers, no our data is saved outside the Salesforce. On the data cloud, under data cloud, above we have the customer 360 platform. So it's basically our apps, our clouds. It's can be Slack, sales, service, marketing, experience, healthcare cloud, revenue cloud, and all our industries. And for all these clouds, for all their data, data cloud stands as a source of truth and the only one and zero copy place to store your data. And above all of that, we have Agentforce, which can use and interact with all your clouds to actually improve your sales processes, your service processes, your self-service marketing, and anything actually you want, anything you build. So using all of that, this approach by combining Agentforce and Customer 360, it enables a really personalized, secure, and compliant customer support. It's very important for industries like insurance, for example, where if you work with insurance, you probably know that the data inside is very sensitive, and you always deals with regulations like GDPR or Solvency II, and this all of the stuff, the trust layer and Agentforce Data Cloud, it can work with it, and it falls under the regulations. And it can be, for example, the retail stuff, where you manage some customer sensitive data, like let's say payment data, credit cards, and something like that. And it usually requires PCI DSS compliance to protect your credit card informations. And again, the trust layer handles all of that, so you can be sure that you actually can finish your projects with all of that. Now let's talk more about the key steps to correctly integrate your data, your Agentforce and data cloud to be sure everything works fine and seamlessly. So we have three general steps. The first one is to map customer data across Salesforce. For each AI, the foundation is a good data. So here in this step, we identify the unique key customer data across our clouds, sales, service, marketing, all our clouds. We do this to provide our Agentforce AI a full customer profile. This ensures the AI has the right insight to deliver the value. The next step is to enable cross-model collaboration. Here we connect Agentforce with our Salesforce modules like the Service Cloud I mentioned, or marketing, or uh, any other clouds, for example, healthcare. We ensure here in a seamless data flow across our touchpoints. And all of this, it allows our team to collaborate more effectively. And of course, it eliminates any silos we could have. Uh, The third step is to automate action based on data. So here, after finished with our two steps, we know that AI understands and can access our data. And here we automate the real-time actions on our data. It can be, for example, escalating cases to the right agent, or it can be a self-service chat placed on your storefront or some your external site, or it can be, let's say, sending personalized responses for the emails that comes to your system. All of this is significantly boosts efficiency and of course, the customer satisfaction grows with it. So after you finish with these three steps, you actually start building your agents, agent after agent. And while building agents, you need to remember what you should do and what you should not do with your agents. So here's a few key best practices for our agents. The first one, first of all, we want to evaluate your current data readiness inside your system. So on this step, we take a quick look inside your CRM data. We want to clean up any duplicates. We want to merge them. We want to standardize naming conventions for our objects. We want to fill in any missing data our AI might need for usage. All of that. This ensures that Agentforce can work really effectively and it will reduce the issues down the line. The next one is to map your existing workflows for future scalability and growth. That stands for finding out what in your business processes does what, where the big delays happen, and what can be automated. When you find out the most places like that, most vulnerable places in your system, uh, you can use Agentforce to fix them. And by fixing the biggest issues, Agentforce will give you the biggest impact on your system. Uh, Nevertheless, we have another one is to make sure to enable your team. Here we need to identify our key stakeholders. We need to tailor training to each role. We, of course, give a hands-on practice to all our users that are going to interact with Agentforce. By doing all of that, we are sure that when we deploy, when we start using Agentforce on our production environment, uh, our team members are confident in using it. It can actually use it very effectively. And the last but not least is to not start from scratch, is to leverage the partner experience. So here, my real advice for you is to not trying to build agent from nothing. The Agentforce package, it comes from it comes with pretty much out of the box features, prompts, topics, everything that saves your time. If you take a look, you might find something you want to build from custom, but there is already in a package, you can just reuse it. This will save you a lot of time. This will reduce your efforts. And what's most important here, you will be able to use Agentforce from day one. So you will increase all your capabilities right after you start using the agents. So my advice here is actually to follow the steps to help yourself maximize the Agentforce impact on your system, and of course, to ensure in a smooth rollout. Uh, Now we talked about what you should do. Let's talk about what you should not do. Four most common reflex we found while working with agents. The first one is overloading with unrelated features. A lot of companies, they try to create one agent for anything. They try to fit up all features inside, so it can be one agent that works as a self-service, it works as some sales stuff or marketing or something, and it's not the right solution. because you might not see it, but your customer struggles with it because agent don't know in which context he operates. Is it like operation from marketing or from service or sales? What action he can use? So here, the real advice is to start from small. For example, you have some self-service, so you implement only self-service for this agent. If you see that you need to scale the solution, you just add another actions. If you see that you need to work in another context, for example, marketing, you just create another agent and again start from small. The next one is to is failing to establish boundaries. Here we need to remember that even knowing that Agentforce is a super powerful solution, it cannot do everything. Uh, Here we need to clearly define the tasks Agentforce will do. So for example, it can be answering product questions or help customer to troubleshoot some easy issues. But if we have something that requires human attention, for example, it can be some complex refunds or it can be complex escalation requests, let your live agents deal with it. Because if you remember from our last webinar or first slides of this webinar, Agentforce is not a replacement for your agent. It's a tool, and sometimes you might need to switch to real agents anyway. The last two ones is ignoring scalability. It's where you build your agent to work only with today's challenges. So you don't think that you will expand, that you will need to add another feature to the solution. And that will cost you a lot because you will need to rework a lot later. So advice is to start building a scalable agent from the very beginning. And the last is that Agentforce always relies on your data. So if you have very incomplete and messy data in your system, your customers might get an incorrect or irrelevant answers, leading to customer frustration. So by keeping all these red flags in mind and addressing them early, you will set Agentforce for real success, and you ensure that you have a seamless experience for both your agents, your live agents, and your customers. Now let's talk more about topic of our demo. It's how Agentforce uses knowledge base with Data Cloud to help your customer answer their questions. So Agentforce can provide a very good customer experience by combining your knowledge base with powerful data sources. And in Salesforce, this data source is Data Cloud for us. It intelligently matches customer questions to the most relevant content in your knowledge base. And all this is done simply using the natural language processing. So your customers can just ask questions in a general manner and they will receive answers right away. So by leveraging Data Cloud, such as customer, by leveraging Data Clouds, you can provide a really personalized experience by leveraging custom preferences and account details. You will receive an accurate answer whenever the customer using the chat, the self-service portal, or it speaks with an agent in Slack or on phone. And it's not only it, Agentforce always try to actually take a proactive approach by suggesting helpful articles before your customers even ask for it. So it again, it reduces case resolution time, increases happiness of your customers, and of course, happiness of your agents because now it's automated and they can either grab a coffee or work on something more important and interesting. So there's another important thing is that as your knowledge base evolves, your Agentforce can dynamically adapt to it and provide up-to-date information as well. So with Agentforce and Data Cloud working together, you ensure in a consistent and a very personalized experience across every customer touch point you might have. And here is, on the next slide, we have the, the real cases where this approach can help you. So just imagine a situation, the customer reaches out to your support team with a simple request about, let's say, the product warranty policy. With real life agent, as a customer would first have to wait in a queue. After that, customer need to explain all the situation to the agent, and after that, he need to wait for an agent to search for the answer in various systems, databases, maybe some even real manuals, and all of that takes a lot of time. Especially if the situation is not really to locate, it can take up to several minutes. And your customers will not be really happy with that. With the Salesforce, the entire process is streamlined. The system instantly pulls up the most relevant information, up-to-date warranty information from your knowledge base, offering the customer an immediate and accurate response without any delays. So your customer don't need to wait in a line, and no need for agents to waste their time by trying to find some articles in a in a secondary database or something. So it's not only speed up the interactions, but it's also enhances the customer experience and of course improves satisfaction as well. So, and it's not only actually about speeding up processes. Agentforce can help with, for example, empowering agents to provide them real-time insights. It can be enhancing self-service efficiency by automating common questions. It can be scaling support effortlessly to handle more inquiries without needing additional resources. And of course, ensuring into continuous optimization through feedback to keep your knowledge base evolving and improving. So Agentforce can truly enhance every aspect of your customer support here. And now we are going to the most exciting part of our demo. I will give a mic to Dorena.
Yes. Let's talk about what we'll develop now and how it works in real world. So firstly, let me tell you a story about one of our clients. The demo we're about to show is centered on a customer case, a company we all know and admire. They specialize in high quality outdoor gear for hiking, climbing, and adventure activities. Think durable, eco-friendly products that outdoor enthusiasts absolutely love. Let's walk through to show how we integrated AI to tackle specific challenges that companies face. Here's the problem. As their customer base grows, so did their customer service challenges. Firstly, they sold directly to customers through their e-commerce site and retail stores. And like many companies, they faced a flood of inquiries, questions about products, orders, and returns, all handled manually by agents. This led to two major issues. First, longer wait time for customers and agents stuck in repetitive tasks instead of high volume work. The result, frustrated customers, unresolved issue piling up, and declining satisfaction. They need a smarter, faster way to handle inquiries without overwhelming their team, and that's where we stepped in. Here, how we turn things around. First, we built an embedded chat solution on their Experience Cloud site, a virtual assistant offering instant help 24/7. And the next, using Agentforce AI, we automated responses to common questions like where is my order, pulling accurate answers directly from their knowledge base and data cloud. It's like have an agent who never sleeps, always knows the latest updates, and gives precise, fast answers. We didn't stop there and went further by integrating P2B to C cloud to streamline e-commerce processes, manufacturing cloud to sync supply chain data, and data cloud to analyze customers' interactions and continuously improve response. The result, faster answers for customers, agents focused on complex high-value tasks, and the backlog of unsolved tickets disappeared. And the best part, this is just the beginning. So our next segment is Agentforce demo, where you will see firsthand how it can transform your service operations. And Maxim, our Salesforce developer, will be leading this demonstration.
Thank you, Dorina and Svetoslav. Before we go to the demo, let's imagine that you're planning your next outdoor adventure. And suddenly you encounter a problem with your gear, like trekking pole handle that's fallen off. You need help quickly, but aren't sure where to start. That's where Agentforce comes in. Agentforce is your go-to solution for handling such inquiries seamlessly, whether you're reporting issue, seeking repair services, or just looking for an advice. So, Agentforce will connect with you through Salesforce organization or even from the Salesforce community side. I will demonstrate you how Agentforce can help users who needs advice on his matter, and for example, assistance with a faulty tracking pole. So let's dive into the demo. Can you see my screen?
Not now.
Yeah, we can.
Okay, good. So we have our community site here. And what I want to do is to reach out to our custom knowledge agent, for example. The first step that I want to do is like ask for the advice on which backpack I should use for my hiking, for example. So we enter our request, send it to Agentforce, and in a short moment you will receive the answer here. Yeah. So we have response. We have following factors like trip lengths, description of the terrain, gear capacity, comfort, etc. So I'm excited to go next. So now I want advice about GPS watch to help me during outdoor activities. So I asked that question as well. And I receive response. It's mostly the same, but we have a description of everything I need. For example, navigation, road planning, performance tracking, and etc. But now when I was preparing for my outdoor activity, I found out that I have tracking poles with the handles that fell off. So I asked Agentforce the question that I have broken tracking poles. What should I do? And I receive response here, where you have instructions on how you can do it yourself. Like check the handle, retouch the handle, let it set, or if you're unable to fix it yourself, you can go with the help from the service team, for example. So I don't want to fix it myself. Can I send it for a service? And here you need to provide a few details like your name, email address, brief description. So I'm Max. Here's my email and the issue with the handle of my polls. And in response, you can see that your service request has been successfully created. You have case number, and the service team will contact you shortly. Just type thanks, and you're good to go. So thanks to the Agentforce, my inquiry was resolved quickly and efficiently. Through the Salesforce community site, I was able to submit a detailed service request with a few clicks, and Agentforce instantly assigned a case number and connected me with the support team, ensuring clear communication with fast follow-ups. So later, the service team can easily review my request, arrange reparation of my tracking polls, using my personal data like email, even phone number if I would like to. So with Agentforce, I don't have to worry about the delays or complicated processes. He got the help. I got the help that I need and exactly when I need. That's all about the demo.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Maxim. And now there is time for your question. We are here to answer all questions that you might interested in. So if you have ones, you can ask here or send them to chat. And here we are. One question from Alexandra. Is it possible to have Agentforce chat places on a separate site, not hosted on Salesforce platform?
Guess I can answer it. Yeah, it's pretty possible. It works the same way as other service chats that were in Salesforce before Agentforce. So we just create an embedded deployment, and you connect your Agentforce agent to message service with OmniScript, and that's it. You just copy the code presented in an embedded deployment and place it on your site, and everything works. Everything works in the same way as in own experience.
And another question, do we have Agentforce Quick Start? Yes, we have Agentforce Quick Start, and we can provide them with you. Maybe some, okay, sure. Maybe someone have another questions? All right. Well, if there is no further questions, let's wrap up things. So thank you all for attending today's webinar. I hope you found it interesting and learned something new about AI. And we're excited about possibility of collaboration with you in the future. So please don't hesitate to reach out to me anytime, and we're always here to support you. And since Christmas is already knocking on our door, so happy holidays.